Last Sunday, some caring and efficient people quit what they were doing to help find a mother and her son who were lost in an ATV park in Sophia. Micah Leith and Mike Teeney have the story.
Gary Mills, who owns Mills Floor Covering and Epoxy in Sophia, was working late on Sunday night when just before midnight he got a call from a trooper out of Beckley.
Mr. Hagan Harvey, he's a trooper for the West Virginia State Police out of the Beckley Detachment, called me and he said, "What are you doing, GM?" And I said, "Working in Princeton." He said, "Well, I need some help, and you're the only one I know to call."
Trooper Harvey needed help locating a 9-year-old boy and his mom who were lost in the woods at Burning Rock Off-Road Park, also located in Sophia. They have over 100 miles of trail.
When he told me it was a 9-year-old kid, the whole way from Princeton, back to Sophia, all I could think about was, my kid or my grandbabies. And there was no way that I was not going to quit until we found, the little boy and his mom.
By the time the search began in Burning Rock, Gary's oldest son, Travis, had showed up to help. Travis also happens to know the area like the back of his hand, and he was able to interpret the only clue.
And we had one text from the mom. She had 1% on her phone before her phone died, and she sent a picture of a stake that said what trail that they were near. So we showed that to Travis, and he was like, "I know where that's at, Dad." So he took us straight to it.
Once there, they began shouting and listening for a response. After a few attempts driving around and following the sounds, the responses rang more clear, and they knew they were getting close.
And we see this little four-wheeler stuck in a mud hole with 2 helmets on it.
And it wasn't too long after that when the missing riders were found.
We got them safe, and I gave them some water to drink, and we got them in Travis's side-by-side, and Trooper Harvey, he drove it out, and Travis drove my side-by-side, and we towed their four-wheeler all the way out of the woods, and I rode it.
The riders were lost for around 6 hours, and the search at Burning Rock took around an hour and a half, thanks to Gary and his son Travis, who provide a fine example of the community we would all like to live in.
And we just try to do the right things, man. I look at it like that very well could have been my family, and I would always want somebody to come running to me or mine if we were in need. And I feel like for that to happen, you've got to do it for others.
Reporting from Sophia, this is Mike Teeney, Newswatch 4.